Wyntr here, and we are on the TimeShot server. Welcome back. It is Friday, and today we are, I have no hands. Today we are doing a Q&A Friday. It's been a while, and I'm currently recording this weeks in advance because, as you guys know, I'm going to London soon, and I need to record a bunch of footage ahead. So, but I do know this episode will be on a Friday, so it'll be Q&A Friday. Probably won't be another Q&A Friday long after this because I will be gone. So I won't, things. Actually, when this posts, I probably won't be gone yet, but I will probably have the next few episodes recorded already. So, what should we do while we're doing this? We should probably go back to our house. Yeah, and get some things done there. So the first question we are going to answer is from Demka. You guys remember Demka? She was in the UHC with the Fan UHC Fan Edition. Demka asks, what inspired you to start the Worlds of Wonder series, and how long have you been doing YouTube? Well, Worlds of Wonder I actually thought of while I was playing Feed the Beast. We were doing that Feed the Beast, I think it was the last series I did, which started out as a Godiva Gaming one, and I was doing it and I was playing with all these mods, and I was like, you know, what I like to do the most is explore. I love exploring. I love seeing new things. I don't so much like the grindy stuff in Feed the Beast. And that's what it was sort of becoming. And it was like, I was mostly recording it by myself anyway. So I was like, you know, if I was going to do a modded series, I would want to do a modded series that had all the mods that I sort of like to do. Not so much the grindy, crafty stuff, but, you know, the fun stuff like going to see new biomes or exploring new planets. And so then it sort of became, well, why would I be exploring? It's like, well, what if I was in an academy that was about adventuring and learning new things and exploring, and I wanted to like somehow incorporate dinosaurs because everybody has been asking for me to play the Fossils and Archaeology mod, and I've always said no, I'm not gonna play it because that's Poet's thing. I'm not so much into dinosaurs the way Poet is. But I actually, when we were playing with the D team, if you guys remember, we were on the, Attack of the B team server, and I got to sort of play with them a little bit, and I got hooked. I was like, this is cool. This is so much fun. So I wanted to do a series where I could do that. And so that's why that sort of came about. Adventure Academy, I don't know, I actually think I should just name the series Adventure Academy, but it became, I wanted to name it something cool like that, and I was like, okay, well, there's so many worlds we're going to be discovering, because there's going to be other realms too, like, there's Tropicraft, I think, or something like that. My chest is broken. I also, I'm doing. I added, I think, the Twilight is in there, a tomb, even though there's no tomb biome. I added a lot of worlds, so that, and then I added the Galacticraft and more planets and stuff, so there's tons of planets to explore once we get into that, which we're actually working on getting into right now. And, it was a cool idea to call it Worlds of Wonder, and I was like looking around and it just seemed to work. And then Adventure Academy actually came after that too, because I decided I was going to call it Worlds of Wonder, and I was like, well, I'm going to have a college and stuff that I'm going to be setting up, or a campus for I'm going to be setting up. And then I was like, well, what do I need at the campus? And Adventure Academy was born from that. So it's been slowly growing. I mean, it was first, I thought it was going to be the most heavily edited series on my channel, but then I stopped having time because I started playing on Magicraft, and live streaming, so I didn't have the time to edit that I could, and then I started my new job, and then I had even less time, and so it sort of became where it wasn't the most edited, but it was still pretty fun to play. Building was fun too, because I build in creative, which is like the first time I've ever like built in creative ever. And yeah, I blame the construction workers. But it's all me. I build. A lot of the designs are Axie Nerves. Like the big, huge mansion, the Academy, is I think the Victorian mansion from Axie Nerves channel. And then there's the guild. What was that? The portal house is actually something called the town hall that I've actually designed the interior myself. So that's cool. When did how long have I been a YouTuber? I've been doing YouTube since about, I think, a month after I graduated from college. I'm gonna go get my fishing pole. We're gonna go fishing because I can't think and do stuff at the same time. Fishing pole. There it is. Wyntr's amazing fishing pole. I graduated college and I was looking for work, and I don't like being idle. I get bored very easy. So I'd been watching Poet for a while and I was like, I could do that. So I got Fraps and I started recording YouTube because I had my mornings free and I was bored. So that was my thing. So probably a little more than actually, am I 2 years now? I think it's 2 years. It's been 2 years since I started YouTube. Crazy, huh? 2 years. 2 years last May. And as soon as I get a fish, I will get another question. There it goes. There we go. So the next question is, hold on. Have you ever had a point in your life where something was so hard you wanted to literally commit suicide? That is a really good question. A really sad question, but I had a very hard time in my life where I was going through my divorce. And I lost custody of my 2 younger children, Thomas and Lillian. As you know, they still live with their dad. Someday I hope to change that. But it was really hard. I lost my job. I just had to have surgery because my health was failing. I had to have emergency surgery. So I was homeless. I was jobless. I didn't have my children. Beth was living with my mother. And it was just the most miserable thing of my life. It felt like just nothing was going right. Everything was falling to pieces around me. And I was very, 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 very down. It was probably everybody thought the worst of me. My mom thought I had left my husband for no reason because she didn't know how hard it was. And everybody thought the worst of me. They thought I abandoned my children. They didn't realize what a jerk he was and that he was keeping me from them. It was really hard and I made a lot of mistakes and I admit that, but it was bad. So, did I ever consider committing suicide? No. I wish I had the guts to think about it, but unfortunately I have something called thanatophobia, which is a fear of death and dying. So suicide is not an option for me because just the thought of not existing fills me with anxiety and panic, and it's just terrifying. I can't even think about it right now because it's making me really jittery. So no, I have never considered committing suicide. I've sometimes wished I could just not wake up sometimes, but it doesn't last very long because just like I said, I'm too terrified of death. So there's that. Wyntr, is Wyntr your real name? Oh, that was Amelia who asked the last question, by the way. Amelia Hubbard. Happy Puff says, Wyntr, is Wyntr your real name? Totally not. What is your real name? And what's Poet's real name? Wyntr is not my real name. Poet is not his real name. Am I going to tell you our real names? No, I am not, because I like something called privacy. I know maybe a lot of people aren't going to stalk me, but I do have children to think of, and I need to keep them safe. So no, I am not revealing my name. And, sorry, it's really late. I'm not going to reveal Poet's name because it's not my place to do stuff like that. That's terrible. So, Creeper Girl Kills asks, Wyntr, what got you interested in Minecraft? I was actually in college, and my daughter, Beth, at the time, who was like, I don't remember how old she was. It was years ago. It was like, she was like 11 or something. Said that for her birthday, she wanted this game called Minecraft. So what I did is I started Googling, like, what is this Minecraft game? I started Googling it. And I read a bunch of wikis because that's what I do. I over figure out games like that. and just I learn all about them, and then I obsess, and then I want it, and so then I bought it for myself. I was like, oh, I'm gonna test it out. And it was funny because, like I said at the time, I was going to college and I was staying with somebody else, and I didn't have room for her, so she stayed with my mom. Plus, I could barely afford to keep myself alive. So she used to come over on the weekends and hang out with me, and she came over one day, she was dropped off, and I was playing Minecraft. She's like, Mom, are you playing Minecraft? I'm like, yeah. So needless to say, soon after she got it, but this was like at 1.25. I started playing during 1.25. So it's been a while. Elijah Buck asks, Winter, do you have any pets? Yes, we have 2 cats. We have they're both brother and sister, but one is very large and one is very small. The bigger cat is Bartholomew. He's a big orange cat, and he's a big, huge baby. He loves to snuggle, and we call him Mew because his voice is very, very tiny, and he goes Mew, and it's just funny because he's such a big kitty. The littler cat is Dinah, and she is a terror, and she drives me up the wall. I can't stand her because she was outside for a little bit before we got her, because we initially first got Mew, and then he was too crazy, so we got his sister so he could play with her instead of attacking our feet. So Dinah was outside before we got her, and she is still pretty feral. I mean, she doesn't like to be picked up or held at all. She likes to climb my walls. I have huge grooves until I can afford to get her declawed, which I don't know when I will get that, and then I'll have to repair my walls. So yes, I have 2 cats. I would like dogs because I love dogs more, but I A, cannot afford a dog, and B, am highly allergic to dogs. So there's that. Now Palakpak Night asks, if you could swap lives with another TimeShot member for one day, who would it be and why? I think I would swap with MK. Is that funny? Because I'm a very, very big girl, and she is so beautiful that I am terribly jealous of MK and all her beautifulness. So I would love to swap lives with MK for just one day. I mean, I know that her life, she goes through a lot and stuff, but she is so beautiful, and I'm so jealous of everything, how amazing she is. So that's who I'd probably swap with for a day. I'm like that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna admit it. That's honestly, I would swap lives with MK for a day. So let me see here. Ansley Hubbard asks, what is your favorite point in history? What is your favorite museum? And which war do you think impacted the United States the most? Oh, we're going to go all history lesson on me. I see how you are. What is your favorite point in history? I have to say, when I was growing up, it would probably be back in the Egyptian times, because I loved Egyptian mythology, but maybe like back in the Greek. So even I have no idea. I don't have a favorite. I'm freezing. I don't have a favorite point in history, really. I liked the 80s. 80s was fun when I was a little kid. It just seemed like, I mean, when I was a kid, you could ride airplanes by yourself. Your parents didn't have to come along with. You could walk down to the store by yourself, and it was okay. It wasn't scary. The world wasn't scary like it is now. Like now, I would never, ever let my little kids, like Lillian, she's 9. I would never let her walk to the store by herself. That's just, you wouldn't. But I did when I was her age. It was fine. Also, when I was very little, like I was Lily's age, I used to ride the airplane. Me and my brother used to go to Connecticut, and we didn't have any adults with us. What was that? Ooh, fire protection 3 and not back 2. All right. But I don't think you can do stuff like that anymore. I don't think kids can actually ride in an airplane by themselves unless it's like a really important thing. What's my favorite museum? It would probably have to be the museum that my grandmother was the director of. It was this museum. I'm not going to say what museum it was. She was the director of it, and when we were kids, and when we went to visit her for the summer, the grandparents for the summer, my brother and I used to basically run the place. So we got to like hang out in the museum all the time, and it was cool because they had a space program, and we got to do that a couple times one summer. And my brother's goal was to try to crash the ship every time. They had a planetarium. We would like sit through like 5 planetarium shows in a row. And if nobody was there, the guy would make it go really fast. We begged him. But it was just, we were the kind of like the brats of the museum. So it was more of a learning museum than a history museum. So I think that's why I liked it more, because it was really cool. I remember there used to be this soundproof room that you could go, like a tunnel that was soundproofed. So I used to like to sit in there and just hear nothing for a while. It was quiet and I loved it. It was peaceful. What war do I think impacted the United States the most? I don't know. I would probably have to say, probably this. I don't know. I'm the worst person. I have no opinion on wars because I don't like them, but I understand they're necessary sometimes. Tortimer asks if my job, my new job helped me with issues with like money and stuff. Yeah. Definitely. I'm not making a whole lot more money, but I definitely feel like my opinions are actually worth it in this new job. So I kind of like that. I'm learning a lot more stuff. I'm doing a lot more IT work. So I like my new job. I love my new job. I hope I'm doing a good enough job where they're happy they hired me. Oh, I'm tired. So definitely next, leave me some comments down below, I think, for the next Q&A Friday. I really like these questions. You guys have been giving me some amazing questions. It's really amazing. I'm freezing. It's late. I just got done recording Let's Play Saturday for a couple weeks ago, and I'm tired. I'm probably going to go to bed after I edit all my videos for the night. Keep an eye out because July 1st through the 9th, I leave July 1st, right? Do I have a fish chest? I do. I leave July 1st. I don't actually get to London until July 2nd. And then we leave July 9th. I think Minecon is July 4th or the 5th. But I have a camera that Paramore Mike actually gifted to me on my Amazon wish list, which there's a link down below in the description. If you ever want to like give me a present, then it's awesome. If you don't, that's fine. It's there. It's available. I'm actually going to start working on this. And then it rained. Let's go sleep. We're the only ones on the server anyway. So I've got a video, and Poet is bringing his Surface Pro, and hopefully I'm going to be uploading some vloggy things and some sites and stuff to show you guys while I'm there. If not, I'll leave your faces and I'll post it when I get back. I have to get memory cards still. I need to go shopping. It's so crazy. I'm just like thinking about all the things I need to get for my trip, and Poet thinks I'm like totally over planning, and maybe I am, but that's just the way I am. Like, you read all these things. Okay, so you know what? While we're doing this, I think this needs a tree. So we're going to plant a tree. We're going to find a tree that we want to plant there. That would look good. Like a dark oak, maybe? Or is it too much dark oak? Let's plant a dark oak. Yeah. Because it makes sense considering how much dark oak we have. Another dark oak. There's dark oak. There we go. We have any bone meal? We do. So we're going to make our little parky thing, I think. Yeah. I almost burped. Now we're all quiet. I'm not talking all the time now. Okay, so we want this sort of in the middle, I think. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 4. So around these two, maybe right here. This is good. That looks like a good place for it. There we go. We got a tree. We got a tree. a nice place for a tree. So we need to maybe put some flowers or some shrubs. We have flowers. Some bushes. Some bushes. Bushes. Do I have bushes? Flower bushes. Let's go see. Landscaping. Bushes. Down the hole. How about here? We have some lilacs. Ooh, that's what I want right there. Is peonies. We're gonna plant some peonies around that. That'd be amazing. Let's put like some fences. We can't do dark oak fences though, obviously. Do we have spruce fences? And then we're gonna put benches. I don't know how to do a bench. Let's see. We'll do spruce bench. And then do a spruce. We do spruce fence. There we go. So then we're gonna put this here. Ah, that sucks. Pick that up. Boop. Boop. Then we'll put whoosh, 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 whoosh. Ah! So if we have a park bench, would it be like? No. There's a park bench. We need to put like a little. We need some signs. Ah! That was a mistake. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So let's go get more sprucey spruce. Sprucey sprucey. And some sticks, I think. We need some signs. Some item frames. Let's see if we have some. Nope. No. We have 0 item frames. Leather. We have. Okay, so then we're gonna put that there. Blamp. Blamp. There we go. There's 2 item frames. And I think to make fence. Ta-da. There we go. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. Making our first little parky park. Parkity parky park. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so this is our bench. There we go. Oh, that's a nice bench. Okay, so we need to put 2 more of these down. And 2 more torches. That's pretty. I almost want to put some hanging lamps, though. We need street lamps. How should we design street lamps? We definitely need street lamps. We need a tree here, I think. There needs to be a tree here. Let's go get some more. We'll get some more saplings. Let's do this. I like that design. So we're going to make that sort of design in other places. That's how we're going to do the trees, I think. I like it. So we need some more dark oak saplings. Decorative dark oak saplings this time. Instead of making dark oaks to chop down, we's gonna make them decorative. So what else are we doing? I've never ridden in an airplane before too, like for this long a period of time. So I was looking up, well, what are some of the things you should know about this? Because it's gonna be an overnight flight. Let's put a tree here. This looks like, I don't know. Are we gonna put a road over there? I don't know. We'll just wait on that one. This looks like it should be a tree. Definitely. Definitely. No. Oh, there it goes. That's a tree. All right. Oh, we need more of that one stuff. Words win. called? Fence. There we go. We got 33 fences. That should be good for a little bit. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. I kind of like it. Maybe it's not so cool. Maybe we should put some hanging. What do you guys think? Should we put hanging lamps from the trees, or should we? This is cool. This is cool. Let's put down a. No, I meant dirt. Dirt, and then we gotta put our peonies down. Ah, that's nice. I think there used to be a tree here. It's kind of empty. There we go. Tree! Yay! There we go. There we go. Take that. We're designing. Am I out of torches legit? I am out of torches. All right. Let's go find some more torches. I'm sure I've got them stashed somewhere. Not there. Not there. Wow, am I really out of torches? Oh! All right. No torches. Wow. All right. I will make some. I have torches. Oh, I had 64 coal in my inventory. Oh. So I did learn that it gets really cold after a while up there and dry. It gets really cold and dry, so it's hard to sleep at night. So I was telling Poet, I was like, okay, so I'm gonna be dressing very warm, and he's like, you do realize it's gonna be July, it's gonna be summer. I was like, but still, we're up in a plane at very high altitude, and I feel like he's totally, I feel like a tree should be here. I don't know, we'll leave that alone for a while till that's done. A tree should definitely be here though. This looks like a good place for it. There we go. So I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. If you guys have ridden on airplanes for like 9 hours, let me know. Because everything I've read has told me cold, so dress comfy. So that, and okay, what the thing is, I leave at like, okay, I think 5 p.m., right? And I go over to Detroit, and I sit there for an hour, and then I have to fly back to Chicago. And then we leave at 9 p.m. to go to Poland, and it's a nightmare. Trees are here, and then I have the trees for the day. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh. And then we go, okay, so basically we leave at like 9 p.m., right? Almost like 10 o'clock. And the flight is 9 hours. But we arrive the next day at like 3 p.m. in Poland. So we like go forward in time. It's going to be like the fastest night ever. Seriously. I like this. I like this. Makes it look more towny. Maybe they're too bulky. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But I think that is where we're going to end it for today. Like if you guys have liked this video, leave me some comments down below for next time's Q&A Friday. And I'll see you guys next week in TimeShot. Bye-bye.